You know, it's kind of annoying how often old games destroy your computer. Like, mess up a video mode, your monitor can't get in the video mode, and then you have to plug in another monitor or try to close the program if it doesn't freeze without being able to see the friggin' thing. Ugh, pain in the ass. Finally got Star Control 3 to load. Yay. No, load the game, you dick. There it goes. 3. And this is ironic. Well, not ironic, no. I know what you want to call it. Coincidence? Ironic? Irony? I don't know. Anyway, the point is that Star Control 3, because it was never remastered or remade by anybody, because it didn't have quite the fan base, and plus it's tons of full motion videos, which would be hard to remake. It also just doesn't have the fan base that Star Control 2 has. So Star Control 2 has the Ep1 Masters, which is a complete remake of Star Control 2, and it works in Windows, and it works great, and it looks great. As great as can be using mostly original artwork. I think they used a lot of the 3DO art assets for Star Control 2, like the music, so on. Let me check just real quick. I don't see any actually vehicles moving around. But anyway, Star Control 3 has not been remade, and Star Control 3 also comes in DOSBox, which comes with its own set of issues. Like, I just beat System Shock 1, and the Enhanced Edition is not DOS, I don't think. I don't think it's DOS. And, so it's more, I don't know. It's certainly more crude than I've become accustomed to with most games. Ugh. But let's just play it anyway. Start new game, Hyper Melee, load, credits. That hurts my brain. See, the way this time is passing, oh my goodness. Time is still passing. Okay, this is... What am I doing? I don't understand. Okay, Earthling Colony. Oh crap, what is that? What is that? Is it glitched? Why is there no... Give me a report. Hi, game. Oh god, it's glitched. It's like... Oh, fuck.
The first thing we need to do is find the other League races. They've been... How can we help? Our main mission, when
Why
you
is
destroyed
this one
their...
going full normal speed?
How
The
can
other
we-
ones were like skipping.
Talk to you soon.
Oh, you dick.
Hi, Captain. How can we help?
Why did it skip before?
The Earthling crew, we have... The Earthling, we have...
I missed
our
some
main...
sort of essential
Ironically,
text in the very
how can we
beginning.
help?
And now it's working fine. Quit. Save? Can you not just... You can't just hit a new game? Okay, there. Click. New game.
At the end of the Hierarchy War, you sacrificed your priceless precursor vessel to demolish the enemy battle platform, the Sumatra.
Hell yeah.
You escaped in a tiny pod ship, hoping to outrun the cataclysmic energies unleashed in the final explosion.
It didn't quite look like that. It was like U-shaped.
But the massive energies unleashed in the cataclysmic maelstrom ripped a hole in time and pulled your escape pod into the near future. You witnessed a great battle at the galactic core. A vast armada of the galaxy's great sentient races stood poised against an unknown enemy as reality itself hovered on the brink of interdimensional collapse. You lost consciousness as you watched the sentient races die, screaming, their life energies sucked into the void. Your escape pod then hurtled back through time and space to your home quadrant.
Well, that was convenient.
Back home, your allies celebrated your victory as reality continued to deteriorate. Suddenly, hyperspace travel stopped working. The only form of interstellar travel left was your newly built precursor vessel. You hastily formed a union between your old allies and the defeated hierarchy. Explorer groups warped toward the galactic core in search of a cure for a dying galaxy.
What? And that's it? That's the intro? I don't understand. What the hell is going on? Come on, buddy. I know you're there. Join us. Not clicking. Not clicking.
Hiya, Captain. Boy, are we glad to see you. Any problems getting here? We were starting to get a little worried. After all, we're stuck here on an unfamiliar planet, in an unknown quadrant, and can't even fly out of this system without you. You are our last, best, and only hope of survival. And not just our survival, but also the survival of all the starfaring races, especially now that hyperspace travel no longer works, and your precursor vessel is the only ship capable of interstellar flight. But don't let that pressure you. We have faith in your leadership. The first thing we need to do is find the other League races. They've been scattered all over the nearby systems by your precursor vessel's warp bubble transport. How can we help? The Earthling cruiser was built primarily for exploration, and not as a pitiless weapon of war. But we hold up pretty well in combat. We're not the fastest, but we are maneuverable. We have a short-range point defense laser, but that's best for incoming attackers. The main weapon is a long-range homing missile. The best tactic is to keep the enemy at bay and pound them with nukes from a distance. Our main mission is to restore the structural integrity of the space-time continuum and restore galactic hyperspace travel. When hyperspace travel stopped working throughout the galaxy, we were afraid that sentient beings would be forever cut off from one another, doomed to never fly to another star. Ironically, the catastrophe happened not long after you beat the Ep1 by destroying their ability to make war. When you destroyed their horrific precursor battleship, the Sumatra, we were safe in the galaxy. But even if you hadn't, the Ep1 would have been crippled in space.
Go on.
Before the loss of hyperspace, you had returned to the precursor planet Unzervault, where you were born. You were lucky to have been born there. Earth was suffering under the tender mercies of the Ep1 at the time. Your parents didn't know it at the time, but being part of a crew that crash-landed on
How does
Unzervault
this
was
guy
the best
know
thing
my
they could
story?
have done for you. You grew up among abundant precursor artifacts and developed an affinity for advanced technology. You built a precursor ship, and the rest is history. You kicked Ep1 butt all over the quadrant. Because you sacrificed your precursor vessel to stop the Sumatra, you returned to Unzervault to try to build a second one. You were stranded there when hyperspace travel collapsed. You were stranded on the primitive world of Unzervault for a second time.
Whoa. I have to subsist on Ortog milk and Livix meat. Oh, just like Luke Skywalker. Titty milk.
All the Allied races were sure they were stranded forever. We cursed our unworking ships that could not take us beyond our solar systems. And then you showed up. You had not only been able to build a new precursor vessel, but you found a way to circumvent the collapse of hyperspace. Your new vessel did not rely on hyperspace, but used a hot new precursor technology you discovered, the warp bubble transport. Most people had never even seen a precursor vessel. You had piloted two.
Yeah, If I could just go back to that same planet and build more precursor ships, why the hell haven't we done that before? Like, why not just everybody show up and start building precursor ships?
I'd be lying if I said no. Anyway, you rallied the Allied races to work together to seek the cause of the destruction. You even enlisted the repentant members of the defeated Urquan hierarchy into your newly minted League of Sentient Races. You described a strange experience you had after you destroyed the Sumatra, in which you traveled through a rift in time and glimpsed the future destruction of all sentient life. Candidly, many sentients thought that your vision was the product of delusions. After all, you were comatose when we finally picked up your escape pod. But you had the only means of interstellar transport, and the sentient races would have accepted a lot more eccentricity to get some mobility again.
Go on.
You explained to all the races that the only way to repair the damage to the space-time continuum and stop the loss of sentient life is to uncover the secrets of the precursors. Since the mysterious rainbow worlds point coreward, and since many precursor artifacts seem to lie in that direction, we came to the galactic core. Your precursor vessel's warp bubble transport carried ships from each League race and scattered them to different systems in this region of the Kasari Quadrant. Now, all you have to do is find each race and establish contact with them.
I brought them with me, distribute them across the universe, and I don't know where they are, and I have to go find them. Let's just assume it gets better.
We need to pick up stocks of cryogenically suspended colonists from each League race and establish their colonies on Kasari planets. The colonists are in suspended animation, ready to be thawed out as we gain the resources to properly put them to work colonizing and searching for precursor lore. All of us pledge to be loyal to the League and to give our lives if necessary in order to restore the integrity of the fabric of space.
I mean, I could see if the entire universe was going to end, that yes, people would sign up and be like, okay, freeze me, and then unfreeze me when you want, and I'll make babies. But that's a pretty big sacrifice to expect of just, we're resources now.
Talk to you soon, Captain.
We're not people. We don't have thoughts or feelings. Just, and how do I slow down? Okay, there we go. You just click it. Okay. I was like, how do I slow the game down? Okay. I gotta figure out what the hell I'm doing. This bad guy's there. Save. Continue playing.
Hi, Captain.
No, I don't want to talk to you. Goodbye.
Talk to you soon.
I want to go worldview. Okay, so what you do is you basically, in this one, it's a completely different micromanaging. You have resources, and you want to optimize each planet. Overall efficiency, 100%? Really? And then they automatically build things. Like they're working on this oil refinery thing here. Factory. And once the factory is done, I'll have to rebalance everything, probably, to make sure resources. And then humans are your hit points, which is kind of neat. I don't remember if that's in the Star Control 2 or not. I think it is. But in this one, they're an actual resource that I think they need to be replenished and stuff. I think they're in Star Control 2, actually, come to think of it. But since they're a direct resource that might be useful for other things, I don't know. Oh, and it shows you, here's a colony, and it shows you the habitability of a particular spot. So, and then you look up here, of like different races that we know about. I guess this is for potential new races we haven't seen, but you know, like the purple people. The Cyrene is really funny. They made them super ugly in this one, but in the original one, they were like space babes. They were like humans that were blue And in this Star Control 3, they made them, like, super ugly women. You're like, okay, then. And even the lore, they're like a close offshoot of Earthlings. Like, we have a common ancestor or something. What is that? No. Yeah, let's go kick that guy's ass. No? Am I flying? Oh my god, these guys are legendary.
888 warning. Utilization to the 356th hour divided by warning. Warning.
Divide by warning. We are humans from Earth, the League of Sentient Races. We come in peace. May I classify you as sentient?
5299 and 58X. Warning. 321B. Avowal.
I can't understand you!
Inversion. 982 torque.
Oh shit, what's the fire button? Oh, he's freaking my brain! Ah, fire! And that's your first introduction to combat. It's like a being gangbanged, but by a single person. What's this gun? Precursor, bitch! Okay, control is button, but what's the other button? There's supposed to be another button. Whew. Whew. That was intense. Slow it down. Anomaly. Oh, it was protecting an anomaly? Oh, crap. Okay, so what you do is you send someone down to pick it up. But look, the only people who could actually land there would be these guys. But, well, maybe I can pick it up without... one dude. Wait, do what? So I'm not picking it up, I'm... Landing pods 4. I put one guy down there. Poor bastards. Fill it up. Oh, they can only max out at 20. Alright. So this is not a very habitable... Oh! Oh! Okay. I just picked the stuff up. My bad. Never mind. Damn, that wasn't... Well, then research it. Oh. This guy's cool.
ICOM online.
What should I do? Say something unexpected.
A signal received from an emitter on Goshen 4 confirms the presence of a Spathi colony.
Spathi are awesome.
ICOM.
They're like... They don't want to be... They're just like... They're space cowards. See, I don't know what to do YouTube-wise, because I've played... I beat Star Control 2, and the thing is, do I play Star Control 3? Hang on. Wait, I could drop a human colony here, but do they have resources? 0. Okay, that's kind of important. Do I play Star Control 2 or 3 first? Right? Because I've already played 2, so I can't be like, oh my gosh, this is new, right? Uh-oh.
ICOM online.
Yes, hi, what is it?
Sir, this display represents your primary interface with the ship-wide interconferencing and monitoring system, also popularly known as ICOM. This system is available to several autonomous ship functions for the recording, reporting, and transmission of important League strategic and tactical information. ICOM also represents the central repository for League intelligence materials and can be called on to... ICOM.
Okay, so this... Is there a quick view to find out if anything has resources? Ugh, which buttons do I need? Go back to this one. What about the moon? Basically, you want resources as fast as possible. And of course, artifacts. Nothing. Probably nothing else in this place. Nothing. Why is that one green if there shouldn't be anybody on there, right? Because what it is, like, dug. Why is it yellow say dig? Colony. Oh, that's just... looking for resources. Looking for... Oh, crap. This one has resources.
Tac-tac lac-tac 5576 squared. Tac-tac lac-tac 888 warning. Utilization to the 356th power divided by warning.
Divided by warning.
Warning. Tac-tac lac-tac. Inversion.
This is brutal! Fire, fire! One more, come on! Fire something! I always lose one. I don't know if the game's set too fast or what, but... kick your ass. Forgot I've got limited energy. Oh crap, planets. Dick. Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool though. Look at that. All those... that's 2D, but it's rendered 3D. A lot of frames for rotation. Alright, now, back to resources. Habitability. Humans. Max it out, and give them some energy. Ooh, got to save a little for me. Bonk. And then we will go back to Earth. Is this the last one we haven't checked? Oh my! You've got resources too? What about this one? Nothing. Okay, so we go to Earth. That's not Earth, but call it New Earth. What now, guys?
Hi,
Busy.
Captain. How can we help? Talk to you soon, Captain.
Give me your resources. Give them to me. 5,000, see? Bonk. One of these lets you fuel up. Did they build the factory? Yes. Is everything still balanced? Colony efficiency, 100%. Yeah, I've got resource now. You need some dudes. Give me your babies.
We recommend that you consult with the Earthling homeworld on Helios 3.
Yeah. Don't care. I'm trying to give you some stuff here, guys. Oh, you've been making babies. Good job making babies. This one has resources. Okay, so I've got a colony. I go back to mine. I basically laid eggs on everything I can.
The Earthling...
Now what? I've only got 2 landing pods. Can I get more? Do I have to wait till it recharges? Oh, crap. I gotta leave some people there. Oh, crap, but I need some for my health. Running out of donor ships here. I mean, technically, I've done a crap ton in terms of game time passing, because I've got the time set to minimum, and I remembered playing this much of the game. But now, see, you need to use fuel. This is kind of cool. Ooh, it goes too fast, though. Goshen. Goshen! I've got enough fuel to get there. Does that green mean I can make it back? And red means I can't make it back? Spaffy.
Pay dirt. Captain, we've found a large cache of precursor records about genetic engineering. Evolutionary development of sentient and non-sentient species appears to be a consuming passion for them. We'll continue to update you as we translate them. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Kill them all!
Who is it that wakes me from my safe and Happy sleep at this time of our new solar cycle. This is
The Muppets.
especially rude since my physical system is not yet adjusted to the new day length.
They are genetically related to clams.
A vast menacing ship blots out the sun and threatens to rain down radioactive death upon us. Oh no! Compounding my fright is the hideous, bloated green monster that looms before me on the view screen. Our end is at hand. We surrender, oh merciful evil alien. I, Ep1, regent of the ruling council of the Spathy colonists, officially surrender. We will reveal all League secrets to you and give you all our storehouse of minerals. Would you like to know the weaknesses of the captain of the League? He is a megalomaniacal tyrant, but a softie for polite rules of colonization. He's a sucker about forgiving his allies for any sort of indiscretion. Now please don't... Wait. Echo, who has been fiddling with the color and contrast controls of my view screen? This is the second time this week! Yikes! That is the Hunan captain of the League of Sentient Races. I didn't mean it, Captain.
So, planning to, reveal League secrets, huh?
Never. Never. We were attempting to deceive an enemy.
Polite rules? A softie?
It was a figure of speech. If the enemy were to think of you as a softie, they would underestimate you. Then you could easily destroy them. We were trying to misinform the enemy by calling you a softie. That was our story, and even in the face of the worst torture, we were prepared to stick with it.
You really gonna surrender that easily?
I was not really going to surrender. It was a ruse. A ruse designed to lull the foe into a false sense of security until we could plan a daring and ultimately suicidal mission in which we would all die in agony before we would reveal a word of League secrets.
I'm gonna smack you.
Please, don't smack me. I have a low pain threshold. I have a rare disease that makes my soft flesh bruise easily. I could easily expire from even a small tap. And then who would feed my 1,000 encrustlings? Wonderful. In truth, just between us, I have been quite ill at ease since your warp bubble transport hurtled us off into the void of the Kasari Quadrant like some castaway pedal claw covering. Yet now, I find myself enjoying your company, your sparkling conversation, and the presence of your huge, powerful, death-dealing starship, which, being my friend, you would certainly feel compelled to use in order to save me from any hostile life forms who threaten me with death.
Show a little backbone.
We rejoice! Did we mention that we are enjoying your company?
Fix my microphone, it's bleeding.
Well, you see, it's like this. When we first arrived, we were terrified to step out onto the surface of our designated planet. Savage beasts freely roamed the surface, gnawing the abundant tubers and root crops with massive forefangs. We did not dare set our pedal claws on that surface. These horrible pink-eyed creatures scattered at the sight of us, as if to regroup for a massive assault. We could see them lurking behind the abundant ground cover, their flop ears twitching menacingly, as if to signal an ambush. It was only after we incinerated several thousand of them with our beam weapons
Rabbits?
that we discovered, surprise, they were just gentle herbivores.
Those rabbits!
Imagine our relief. So we were a little late in getting started colonizing. We have not produced too many eluder ships for you, but even now, our teams are hard at work.
Bunnies!
Not bunnies. Huge, furry rodents with massive fangs. Okay, bunnies. Yes, absolutely, and with no qualifications. This system has kept us alive for millennia, and we see no reason to change it now, except to do what we promised and help keep the galaxy alive. But once the galaxy is feeling better, it's back to safety for us. What is it you wish to know? We will try to answer, but please don't be offended with us if we don't have every answer to every question.
I've come to get some eluders.
Though we know you intend to seize the fruits of spathy adulthood and whisk them off into the trackless reaches of space and launch them against monstrous, slavering aliens who drool for the tender gush of sweet spathy flesh between their fangs, we will comply.
I like his voice gets serious. Tell me about them.
Our exquisite eluder void ship is fast and maneuverable, with powerful engines that can outrun many kinds of enemy ships. We have a short-range front gun and a very powerful rear weapon, the famed backward-utilized tracking torpedoes. This ship is brilliantly designed for one purpose: running away. We are always willing to run away from a fight, and if any opponent is ill-mannered enough to pursue us, we run away while lobbing B-U-T-T missiles at them. Of course, we are willing to gird our haunches and force ourselves to fight for the League. In such cases, we like to stay comfortably out of range and pop in occasionally to launch a missile.
Tell me of your species.
We Spathy can best be described as meta-mollusks. We are intelligent and clever, but perhaps not very cunning. Each day when we awaken, we call forth the traditional Spathy prayer. Oh God, please don't let me die today. Tomorrow would be so much better. I will now relate the tragic history of our species. This is a sad tale, so do not even try to contain your tears. Once upon a time, many thousands of years ago, we inhabited the warm, safe surface of our home planet, Spathywa. We were happy and content. During those golden centuries, we Spathy evolved into a simple folk, content with our calm agrarian lives, our rude huts, and our coarse woven turtleneck sweaters. We could have remained that way for eons, were it not for the sudden arrival of a million voracious monsters from hell. Darkness fell upon us. The evil ones came. These frightening, Urson creatures hunted our people and devoured them like tasty nodules. We had no defense against them. We fled across the oceans, from continent to continent, but the evil ones always followed. Spurred by our great need, we advanced from simple tool-making to atomic technology in less than 1 Earth century. But none of our innovations was a match for the evil one's natural cunning and ferocity. Finally, with no other option available, we fled our world and took up residence on our moon, where we resided most uncomfortably for 300 years.
In Star Control 2.
Though we gained interstellar travel, we tended to stay close to home, preferably in the living room. So we learned little about other races beyond our neighbors, like the Androsans. We thought we were finally safe, and began to emerge from our shell cases and relax our bodies, which were nearing toxic levels of adrenaline poisoning. Then, the Ep1 arrived.
The Androsynth are robot people. Humans made robots and basically used them for slave labor, and then the robots revolted.
In our home quadrant, where we felt safer than we do now, though still not very safe, Androsynth space bordered our own. The Androsynth said they were clones of your Hunam race. While we never really liked the Androsynth, it seemed that they weren't out to kill us as everyone else seemed to be. So imagine our shock when we learned that they had been invaded and eaten by those fish folk, the Ors.
Yeah, the Ors are like a fourth-dimensional being that comes into our dimension, I think, to feed? and you only see, like, the remnants of the Andersynth society in Star Control 2 because the Ors ate them or killed
Well,
them.
actually, we don't know if the Ors ate anybody, but we're sure they did something creepy. We're nervous about being in the league with the Ors, since they seem so dangerous. Oh, are you a stickler for details like proof? How do you ever get anything done? Proof we cannot supply, but you must admit those Ors are unnerving. Please keep them away from us. You know how sweet and tasty Spathi are to predatory creatures?
Delicious.
In the years after our escape from the evil ones, we created many complex rituals to keep us safe from any future predators. But none of them worked. The Urquan arrived at Spathiwa and held a great ceremony. Part of that ceremony involved blasting portions of our planet's surface into radioactive dust, and this part we did not enjoy. But the worst was yet to come. The Urquan explained our options as new slaves. We could serve as fighting slaves, or have our world be forever encased in an impenetrable energy shield. We grew overexcited at the slave shield option, since it would make us safer than we were. Monsters could not pop in by surprise if we were shielded. We eagerly transmitted our decision to the Urquan, but the Urquan servant was a member of a race of gelatinous pranksters called the Umga. The Umga saw how eager we were to be cut off from the galaxy's wars and told the Urquan that we wanted to become fighting slaves. We tried to explain the disastrous mistake, but the strict Urquan bureaucracy had no mechanism to allow any such change in status. Following that most tragic day, we were forced to assume the role of an Urquan star thug. For many years, we boldly attacked countless horrible threats in daring space combat. Well, not really. We mostly performed garrison duty on stations with little strategic value, like slave-shielded planets full of weak but tricky races. Races like you Hunans. But then, you came along and eradicated the evil ones from the face of Spathiwa and sent them back to the pits of hell. You ended their relentless passion for our fleshy parts. We joined your war against the Urquan, but soon found out how to make a slave shield of our own. We used it to encase ourselves away from the Urquan and, also away from you. We hid out for the rest of the war, which our prognosticators ensured us would last at least 600 years. Imagine our surprise when frightening-looking Chamur burst our precious slave shield like a soap bubble and announced that we were free. We were not disturbed at the breakdown of hyperspace. Now, perhaps, scary big races would leave the Spathi alone to enjoy our simple pleasures. But you had to go and tell us that the whole galaxy would break down next. You plucked at some long-hidden cords of courage within us. And now, here we are. And if I may say so, Captain, it was the singularly worst idea we have ever had. I want to go home. I want to go home.
You can actually see a kind of logic behind them. Like, fuck up. I'm not lying. I'd like to, but we can't send you back to your massive fuel reserve. We can't do that. Buck up there.
We will carry on with our mission. What is it you wish to know? We will try.
That was a long question.
We have found traces of the precursors scattered throughout our space. Our belief is that the precursors are not really gone. They simply came to their senses one day. They realized what a dangerous place the galaxy is, and used their superior technology to invent some kind of splendid invisibility shield and remain alive and happy to this day in our very midst. We hope to rediscover this secret someday and disappear into similar
That's awesome.
obscurity.
It's like mythology and gods, but like with their kind of angle on it. You know, like,
Must you take your sheltering, protective precursor vessel away from our skies so soon? Very well.
but like the it's like, give me your troops. The let's say, why does it show 0 here? 0 I have, right? Give me your troops. Oh, they don't have any energy. That's strange. Resource units. Fuel. Landing pods. Oh, what I was gonna say about their... It's kind of neat how they're... You could see... If you think of, like, a god or mythology as, like, the idealized something, the most powerful something. And in their culture, the most ideal thing is the ultimate hiding thing. Like, it's the most advanced thing at running away. Is there a... Looks like we're gonna have to dump Spathy right here. Spathy? And give him half our resources. Now, how do I get more of these landing pods? I probably need ore units. Spatty. It's kind of annoying that you'll click the next one, but it's actually halfway across the quadrant. Or, you know, whatever you call this. Okay, what do you got? Nothing? Some resources, but that doesn't matter. Looking for artifacts. Did I skip one with moons? Oh, no. Alright. Is there a quicker way to do this? Oh my god, I just realized it's right there. I don't have to click them all. Although you do have to go to each one to see if there's an artifact, I think. Zero resources. A lot of resources. A lot more resources. Dump my humans down there. I got one pod. Interesting. It looked like it should. I can drop the Cyrene here, but nobody else really is green here. Whatever. I don't need to drop the last one off. Oh, everybody's popular here. I drop a human colony here. Screw it, let's see what happens. Drop all my humans, which I actually need for reinforcements. But let's just see what happens. So now what do? Just sit around? Nope. Nope. Nope.
Hello, I'm sure, please, and what? Though we know you intended, must.
Oh, I guess I can just click on these without having to fly there, maybe. I'm gonna need some more troops. But I can't remember, do I need humans to be the precursor, or can anybody fly my precursor as crew? Whereas I need humans, and only humans, for the human ships. So they are currently working on a factory. Wait, if they're currently working on a factory, then what is this? Why is it green? Oh, research. Oh. Can I go back to... No. Can I click these without going there? Doesn't look like it. I was looking to see if I can, like, manage stuff without flying out there. Free Spathy wanting... Just waiting to get ambushed again. I don't know what to do now. I'll need fuel to get anywhere, and disposable units. Or resource. Oh, you see the resource is 0. See, there, here we go. Here we go. Okay. It needs to not be 0. So, slow down factory, for example. Resources, resources. Oh, see? Now I'm getting... Start with the mine, max it out. Refinery still going down. Up, down. Up, up, up. See, that's what you have to do. You have to balance it so that you're not taking in too much from the mines. I mean, not getting enough from the mines to turn into power, which then gets turned into factory, which gets turned into... What do you need? Do you need outside? Dog's like, hey, what's up?
Hello, I'm sure. Please stand. Must you?
This one's got tons of resources, but it's still decreasing. And it's making fuel. Still decreasing. Ever so slowly decreasing, but decreasing nonetheless. Now my power is decreasing. Slow down the factory. Now everything's going up. There we go. And I'm also producing fuel out the butt. Give me that fuel. Wait a minute. I just realized something. I don't need to keep fuel with me. Fuel is somehow connected to all my bases building fuel, I think I remember that now. Because, like, I don't actually pick up fuel. Like, give me your fuel. Right? Can't click it. Now, if you look here, I should be able to go further out. Maybe. What's that? Gherkin. Let's go check it out. Hello? How do I go there? Let's check the, wait, do I have 3 colonies? I have 3 colonies here. We gotta fix that one. Let's balance this.
We
Alright. See, the mine's going down. Refinery lower. Wow, it's just constantly sucking my... I must have, like, no minerals here. How am I still losing? There we go, everything's going up. Slowly. This colony is apparently not going to go that fast. That's a bummer. I wonder if this is the production rate. Percent capacity. No, that's how much you can store. Alright, well. Well, they certainly don't need them. They're positive, so they don't need extra resources. Alright, now what? How do I leave this stupid town? I went to space. Can I not go to Zonkney? And you can't zoom in either, which sucks. Dorian. I'm right-clicking, I'm left-clicking, none of that works. Can I not go to certain ones? Apparently, because I just went to Helios. Clack, 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 clack.
Hi, Captain. How can... We don't know what is legend and what is truth. But the information points to a great and powerful race that developed miraculous technology, uncovered amazing secrets of time and space, and then disappeared. They left behind few clues about who they were, but lots of technology. We suspect that they were huge, hulking creatures. And like us, they were concerned with the stability of the fabric of space. Hopefully, we'll find full records on them and save the galaxy before we meet their fate. Talk to you.
Give me ships. How are these guys doing? Positive minerals, positive resources. Not very many people here. How's this one doing? Which button? This one. Okay. Oh, see? This one needs optimized. Shut off everything. How is that? How is that possible? 23. 23, 23. Ouch. Slowly going up. Okay, I don't need fuel from this one. What the... Do I have 1 billion landing pods? I don't... That can't be right. What? Is this game glitched? There's no way I have... That... Great, the game is glitched already. Well, that's wonderful.
A signal received from an emitter on Astarte 1 confirms the presence...
Astarte 1. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Gotta figure out where Astarte 1 is. Goshen? Here? Bono? Raton? Torre? Oh, can I type it in or something? Whoa, how did I hit Z or something? Astarte. Alright, let's do it. Kill them all! Oh wait, there's a green. Befriend them all!
Hello, brave Earthling. I am Colony Commander Lelore, and I welcome you to our new homeworld in the Kasari Quadrant. Your warp bubble transport worked perfectly as we knew it would. We're glad that you have found us so soon. We're eager to begin colonizing other worlds for you and help you shoulder your heavy responsibilities.
Sure, as much as...
Our colonizing teams have set to work with enthusiasm. We are exceeding all our productivity goals and creating new penetrator ships in order to meet your exacting demands.
I forgot they have penetrator ships. That's really fun.
Captain, we recognize the difficult task that lies ahead. Restoring the fabric of space may require a Herculean effort. We want you to know that we are ready to help you in any way we can. We Cyrene have a unique set of psionic abilities that are amplified by our penetrator ships. We can broadcast a signal so compelling that all sentient creatures in its range willingly abandon their ships to come fight for us as mind-controlled drones. This makes the Penetrator the only ship we know of that can leave a battle with a larger crew and in a stronger position. The Cyrene are a race whose development is extremely close to that of humans. In both culture and biology, humans and Cyrene are almost too close a match to be just a coincidence. Like you Earthlings, our modern spacefaring society evolved from primitive tribes. Our two cultures were quite similar until they took very different paths in what would have been your prehistory. Our world continued to enjoy the differences between the genders, while your world used gender as a basis for a political dominance structure which pervaded almost all of your Earth cultures until the early 21st century. When Earth males discovered that they too had a role in the sacred process of creating children, they responded with a jealous need to imprison Earth females and hold them as property. On Syra, males and females continued to develop as equals, most likely due to the stabilizing influence of peaceful agricultural people. Syra was our paradise, Captain. Our worlds were very much the same, at least up to the point that you began encasing yours in concrete and plastic. Like your Earth, Syra was a world of rare beauty, variety, and abundance of life. I say was, because it was abruptly torn apart, killing most of my people. We thought it was an asteroid that struck our world. We survived the massive impact, but our world was soon torn apart in a cataclysm of earthquakes and volcanoes. Only our orbiting space patrol survived. Fewer than 10,000 females and only 500 males.
So, all that progressive smugness and, how did it help them? Well, the world was blown up anyway, so what's it matter that they protected the world? Tragic. So equal, how come all I see is women?
Most of the Cyrene Space Patrol is comprised of Cyrene females because in our species, the females have psionic abilities suited to making special attacks on enemy crew. Cyrene males do not. They have other talents. The survivors of our race began a long trek across the heavens, searching for another world that could match the breathtaking beauty of Syra. But our slow-moving habitat columns were attacked by Vox raiders. We had stumbled into the path of the Urquan hierarchy of battle thralls. We joined the old Alliance of Free Stars, only to see it fall apart. The Earthlings, who were the newest members of the Alliance, were defeated and placed under an Urquan slave ship. The Araloo disappeared, and other free races retreated to their homeworlds. We had no choice but to surrender and be slave-shielded. Ironically, our enemies were our salvation. The Urquan searched their extensive star charts and found a perfect planet for us. Though many benighted souls confuse the Kazerza Urquan with the genocidal Urquan Kora, the Green Urquan were not out to kill everyone. They just wanted to make sure that no race could pose a threat against them.
This is all stuff that happened in Star Control 2.
We settled our new planet and began rebuilding our shattered population. Though we hated our loss of freedom, we loved our beautiful planet Gaia. But then you came along. You tried to get us to rebel against the Urquan. We were afraid to do so until you proved that Syra was not destroyed by a freak accident, but by the Mycon. We were furious and sought revenge against the Mycon and their Urquan masters. We joined with you in the new alliance and helped you defeat the hated hierarchy. We were very grateful to you and enjoyed watching your budding romance with Cyrene Starbase Commander Talana.
Then what happened?
Though we were eager to get back to our paradise on Gaia, we knew that only a strong alliance would fend off future dictators seeking to control the stars. So when hyperspace travel collapsed, we were among the first to volunteer to join your mission. And here we are. We have heard many legends about the precursors, but we do not know how to filter the lore from the lies. If a race as great as the precursors still exists in known space, they do an incredible job of hiding the psychic residue of their vast intellects.
That's a good point.
Until next time, Captain.
No. Give me your space people. Space people! Give them to me! Ooh, I've got penetrators. Alright, let's optimize. Boom. Boom. Oh, their mines can support up to 100 people? Dang. Kinda wanna leave some people behind. Dang, this world is fruitful. Oh, it's going down now. No, it's going up. Up. As long as I'm not using fuel, I guess. Now it's going down. Up. I think you use resources to build ships too. Research. All right. Well, that's just dandy. Merge with the fleet. What do you need, dog? Day 14. Click. Nothing. Can't remember if it auto tells you where artifacts are. Like, you know, it says dig, for example. Or if it just warns you later on if you miss it. See anything here? Well, now what? Talk to Joe. You get some research going.
ICOM.
I fear terribly alone in a vast and uncaring universe.
A signal received from an emitter on Salacia 2 confirms the presence of a Vux colony.
Ooh. I'm confused. This is fun, right?
A signal received from an emitter on Salacia. ICOM.
Salacia. Helios. Goshen. Huh? Wait. Is that on it? Oh, that's not what I meant to go to. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Let's fight. 32,000 resources, though. I don't know what those are. Let's go fight them. Murder! All aboard the Mediterranean! Oh shit! Space ogres! We are humans from Earth.
We are the Claire Conkler.
That's a good start. Anything you'd like to share?
We must regretfully leave now.
Don't forget to write. We've got an offer.
We must regretfully decline. We serve the hegemonic crux.
Tell me about them.
We regret that we cannot reveal anything about the crux.
Why not?
We may not say.
Oh, come on. Just a little bit. Okay, fine. What else did you tell me?
That we wish to leave.
Because I walked into that one.
We must.
But we have so much to talk about. What do you got? Show me your planet. Show me what you got, baby. Oops, wrong one. Oops.
We must.
I wanted to look at their, well, they got nothing. Alright. We can leave a colony on their base. That'd be awesome. Don't mind us. We're just leaving seed colonies on your base. Is that where I meant to go to? No. I'm supposed to see Scolia. Starte. Goshen. Helios. Oh, hey. Click. Click. No. Click, click. Why doesn't it show anything? Z? Oh, crap. Am I stuck here? You dicks. I didn't want to fly that far. I'm stuck here. Oh, it shows their ships. Look at the bad guys. And I just saved, didn't I? Luckily, I think. No. I should be able to fly back eventually. Uh-oh. But you set the Vux. How do I get back? I basically screwed myself, haven't I? Oh, crap. Fuel isn't actually teleported to you? So did I really just screw myself? So I flew halfway around the universe by accident, not meaning to. Oh, can I get back there now? The red. It's in the red now. Was it in the red before? I want to go home. Yeah, I basically screwed myself. Look at all these days going by. So I'm gonna have to restart? Really? Because I didn't save. Did I save when I got there? I didn't want to save when I got there. Oh my god, you horse. Space Control 3 stuck. Stuck in space without fuel. Help. Is there any way of this? From afraid you made your snookers, eventually scooped it over the sonic glass channel. That's a different game. Ugh, it's all the wrong game. Star Control. Someone won Star Control 3 in 4 days. Nice. How do I... Oh, apparently. The more ships you have, the more fuel you use, I think. Wait. Am I stuck here? Yeah. So... you split off. Can you split off, guy? Can I leave some here? Ugh. Alright. Now, can I leave some guys here and come back? I can make a colony and just dump them. Okay, just me. Oops. I don't need to talk to them, but can I make it back if I leave them?
We
Alright, can I get back? Balls. No, I can't. Wait. What if I made a colony here? They don't have any resources. Ooh. Oh, you jerks. I don't want to talk to you. No, that's theirs? Oh, crap. 0, 0. This one has some. But not much. Oh, no. Oh, no. Nothing can land here. Except a little bit of the Cyrene. But I need fuel. I need fuel now. Factory. Wait. Factory progress. But that's just the factory itself. That's not... Did I use up all my resources I just dumped? Oh man, this place does not produce much in... Oh, this is bad. Ew. Oh my god, this is so terrible! I should have made a second freaking... I should just restart. What a bummer. At least I can skip through the longest part, talking at people. So how long? Build. Just build it. Ow. Give me some damn fuel. Oh, crap. Alright, I may have just saved this expedition. I don't know what it's building next. Yes, he still says factory. It doesn't tell me what it's actually building. Well, I just wasted, what, 30 days? Oh my gosh. Wait, I still can't get back home. Do I need to pick up fuel? I thought I didn't have to pick up fuel. I thought it was automatic. I can't click it. I gave him all my resources. I guess I could pick some back up. Here, give me some resources back. Not that they need them. I can't pick up fuel. I told you. See, that's what I was saying. The fuel... I thought the fuel was... Oh no. See, I'm already behind. Janus 8. Yeah, I've lost. I don't even know what Janus 8 is. Is there a search button? Wait, what the hell is this? Oh, I'm typing. Jan? Where's Janus 8? I've lost. There's no way. If I can't get to him now, then it's over. I mean, why do I not have fuel? $2,900. Wow, that's going up very slowly. Oh, I'm fucked. Alright, fuck it. I'm done. Screw you, game. I'm done. I'm out.